Tell me a little bit about just the overall atmosphere at Lambeau Field. What is that like playing here?
Oh, man.
From an opposing standpoint.
Yeah, playing here, the atmosphere is difficult on multiple levels, especially this late in the year. It's going to be freezing today, which I always like playing in the cold. I don't know if that's being from Cleveland, and kind of brings you back to playing with your friends out during Thanksgiving and the colder months and when the playoffs start. So it feels like football weather to me. So I always loved coming here later in the year, except for that one game in 2014 where you guys absolutely killed us. But the fans are into it. They're ruckus, they're loud, they're also unbelievably kind, which is a fun atmosphere when you have people all fired up and being kind at the same time. And it's a great place. And I was fortunate to get a tour yesterday at Lambeau, get some of the history of it. We've been having some fun. So I'm looking forward to taking it in my first game as a spectator and a fan and a broadcaster for sure.
How iconic is Lambeau? Just you mentioned you got to do the tour yesterday, and it really is something to behold the history of it and just where it is.
I also think the Green Bay organization, they do a great job of highlighting it. Like, they've done a phenomenal job of having the concrete that the players all walk across from the original tunnel that those guys walked out of. And the stadium's been around since, 57, I think, is when it was first constructed. So, this is a monumental stadium that has a soul to it, that the people of Green Bay and the players and the larger-than-life figures have all walked through. And even as a player, you felt that. You'd walk out of that single-file tunnel where it's like, I don't know when this was constructed, but this doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Your shoulders are scraping the walls as you're walking down it with your pads on. And there was just an air every time I played here. And I think that only happens with something that has been around and seen so much of the game, and a lot of fans that have appreciated it along the way for sure.
Predictions for tonight's game?
Yeah, this is where I don't like talking to the Green Bay affiliate. I think the Eagles, coming off of the bye, will probably get it done, but this can go either way. If Green Bay's run defense can be better than last week and they can kind of limit the first and second down plays from Philadelphia, keep them in third and long situations, their pass rush is devastating. And if they aren't successful in first and second down, I do think the Eagles will prevail.
The scent of roasted turkey wafts through the Kelce household, mingling with laughter and the unmistakable hum of anticipation. This isn't just another Thanksgiving. It's the collision of two worlds, football royalty and pop superstardom, an event that has the world's attention buzzing louder than the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Taylor Swift, fresh from dazzling millions on her record-breaking tour, steps into the warm chaos of the Kelce kitchen. Gone are the stadium lights and pyrotechnics, replaced by the golden glow of family and the clatter of pots and pans. Jason Kelce, retired warrior of the gridiron and now unofficial hype man for this gathering, can't hide his pride. The same boisterous energy that fuels the New Heights podcast fills the room, and even Taylor, globally adored and endlessly scrutinized, finds herself swept up in the infectious, unfiltered fun of the Kelce clan. The table is a mosaic of Midwestern comfort, turkey carved to perfection, mountains of mashed potatoes, stuffing that's been in the family for generations, and, whispered about with giddy excitement, a tray of Taylor's signature chai sugar cookies. For a moment, the world outside, the flashing cameras, the endless speculation, falls away. Here, Taylor is just another guest, joking about burnt pie crusts and sneaking extra gravy, while Travis keeps stealing glances at her, his grin giving away more than any interview ever could. Stories fly across the table, some about football battles in the biting cold of Lambeau, others about tour mishaps and backstage pranks. Jason recounts the bone-chilling wind that cuts through Lambeau in December, how the crowd's roar is both intimidating and oddly welcoming, and how even the hardest-hitting games can't match the simple joy of these moments at home. Taylor leans in, fascinated, her own tales about performing in the rain or writing songs in hotel rooms, adding to the tapestry of family legend. There's speculation everywhere. Will Taylor surprise everyone with an acoustic preview of her next album, guitar in hand, voice weaving magic through the living room? Will Travis, emboldened by the holiday cheer, drop to one knee and ask a question that would send the world into a frenzy? The possibilities hover in the air, as sweet and rich as the pumpkin pie cooling on the counter. Fans everywhere are glued to their feeds, dissecting every blurry photo, every offhand comment. Will there be a Kelce Swift holiday collab? Could Taylor show up on the sidelines at a Chiefs game, a lucky charm in red and gold? The answers remain wrapped in the playful secrecy that seems to define this new, unexpected chapter. What's clear is the chemistry between Taylor and Travis, between Taylor and the Kelce family, between the ordinary and the extraordinary. It's not just about celebrity or spectacle. It's about finding joy in the small things, shared laughter, a well-timed joke, the comfort of being welcomed into a new family. It's about blending tradition with the thrill of the unknown, about letting the world watch as something genuine and unscripted unfolds. As the night stretches on, and the last notes of a guitar fade into the background noise of siblings bickering over board games and pie, it's easy to forget the cameras, the headlines, the weight of expectation. These are the moments that endure, stitched into memory like favorite lyrics or the roar of a crowd on a frozen field. Whatever surprises the evening holds, whether it's a new song, a life-changing question, or simply the quiet confirmation that these worlds fit together better than anyone guessed, one thing is certain. With Taylor and the Kelces, the ordinary becomes unforgettable, and the world will be watching, hungry for every delicious detail.
I know, I'm really excited too. I'm so excited. And I love that you're excited too. And you would absolutely love him. He's the most fun person. I'm sure at some point you guys will get to all hang out, but
yes. He's a big, strong American football player.
Yeah.
He was on stage with you, wasn't he? I saw that show when he came on stage with you.
He was so good.
He just picked you up and
he's such a natural, just in life. Like he's just kind of like never been nervous about anything in his entire life.
Right.
So it's pretty fun. He's all the things. He's like fun and vibrant and has this infectious personality, makes me laugh so much. But like, yeah, you're looking for there's a line in the song that says that you just wanted a best friend who you think is hot. Like, it's kind of like, well, that's kind of it, you know?
Well, real ones, as you can see, this is a very special episode, I'm not going to lie, because I'm taping from the most magical place on earth. That's right, Walt Disney World. This is crazy. We love it here. Look at all the magic. It's happening. Look at all the people walking and the castle. This is the best. And if you think I'm excited, you should have seen our children. Every single time someone surprises me about how they act with the character or what ride they decide to be brave and get on. Last time, Wyatt took a moment with Ariel in her cove and turned back around as we were all getting ready to leave and said, "You're my favorite princess." And I promptly had to put my sunglasses back down so that I could cry in peace. I'm tearing up just thinking about it. Bringing your children to Disney World, I've said it before and I'll say it till I'm blue in